wanted to start my own business, actually.
Is that right? What sort?
What a deluge! My, can it be? Bairdotr, can it be you? Well, who else? My dear girl, look at you. You survived.
Jareth! I knew I would find you here. There was no prison in all the realm I would not enter to find you. Come, we must go quickly. The situation in Home Forest is dire, Jareth, and these Immaculates are nothing like those in the stories. They are wicked. We must leave before they find us here.
Oh, Bairdotr, I should have. Well, you see, I can't just run off. I'm home, and I've work to do here. Hello to you, too. I almost hadn't noticed you there. And who is this, Bairdotr? A friend of yours?
The Source Hunter has helped me come far, Jareth. I have seen so many things. But there is time enough to discuss all once we return home. We must go, Jareth, before the followers of Attenborough find us.
As I said, Bairdotr, I am not leaving. Home Forest is gone. You know that, don't you? By now, rot will have infected every living thing within 5 miles of the cabin. It's a wonder you yourself didn't succumb. You needn't entertain these foolish thoughts of returning there, least of all with me. I am among my kind now, the Immaculates. What exactly did you think I was studying all these years, girl? More stories to read to my illiterate servant by night? Well, to be fair, it was hardly intentional. I was experimenting with Tenebrium, trying to distill its powers into a potion when I produced an aerosol that spread like an infection. I myself had already taken the proper prophylactic measures, but it's no surprise that the creatures of the forest weren't so lucky. And you, dear Bairdotr, how curious that you were unaffected. Yes, curious indeed. I've never heard of a natural immunity to rot. What a useful quality.
Jareth, no. No. I don't understand. That cannot be. Jareth, please tell me this is not true. We are a pair. We found each other. All that is human in me has come from you.
Dear girl, these Source Hunters understand little of what they speak. The Immaculate Way is complex as life itself. Some must suffer so that others may live, so that the best may live. But you grew to serve me well, and in turn I furthered the Immaculate cause in both our names. I could not have done it without you, Bairdotr. You were essential. And now it can be as it was before. Together, Bairdotr, together again, we will serve the cause of the goddess and her righteous plans. You in service to me, and I in service of the One Way. As before. Don't you remember how happy we were?
Jareth has been more than a mentor to me, Source Hunter. He has shown me the poetry of life itself. Yes, I have served him, and in return he has served me the names of the colors and the creatures I call my family. Without him I would have no past. I would have no name. Yet from you I have understood something new. Our world, the world of humanity, is more complex, more subtle than I ever could have dreamed while living on the edge of survival in Home Forest. I see that it is a vaster world than I ever knew, and in it, I have learned that my master, my friend, is not who he seemed to my innocent eyes.
Come, dear girl. You don't mean...
No, Jareth. I cannot follow you down this path. Not after what you've done, not after what you've become.
You selfish girl. I ought to have left you stupid and wild as I found you. I see education has done nothing to improve you. You're of no use to anyone anymore.
I am of use to myself. And I myself will hunt down every last one of these immaculate savages, starting with you. Jareth, I thank you even as I say goodbye.
trembles with my power. Your grave opens to welcome you. Back on my feet.
I've got my eyes on the prize. Think I'll stay off that particular device.
How many times must we review the same spot?
As many as it takes. Or will you admit failure and return to Nemesis? Will you hear the cries of our loved ones in agony?
No, but nor will I count grains of sand when I ought to be carrying out a proper search.
Then to another realm?
Wait for me!
Potent!
Blessed be the conduit.
For she will guide us to ascension.
And the promise
By
of
the goddess! Hold your step! You are treading the ground of immaculates! Be gone from here! March!
Blessed be the conduit.
For she will guide us to ascension.
and the knowledge of immortality.
I worship her.
Water.
This death.
On the mend!
unending darkness.
Nurtures our land.
I'm French! To the bone.
The steel claw! Stitch in time, eh, friends? Back on my feet again.
How many souls were sacrificed to create a bloodstone this powerful?
We can honor those lost by destroying this perversion of their lives.
Given those demons the old 1-2 right in their void rift, and not a moment too soon. Our shelter plane is saved, dear hunter, quite saved, and we have only you to thank. Excellent practice for your wrenching of all existence from the void's grasp, don't you think? Yes, Source Hunter, I'm feeling quite optimistic myself.
And so we ended the existence of a void demon. A creature so powerful it can tear the fabric of time and uproot the depths of space. To overcome such a foe, one needs more than skill and cunning. I do not know what you are exactly, Hunter, but it is more than human. You are beyond. You are divinity somehow. The time will come when all will be revealed, of that I am certain. When it does, I hope you will accept what fate has in store for you, and the powers that are bound to come with it. It is a great pity you are not keen on the change that will come, for you have no choice in the matter. That which lurks within you must manifest. One may put the soul of a tiger in the body of a turkey, and still it will try to hunt. So it is with you. Something greater than all of us lies hidden within the mortal frame of man that surrounds your being. You are but a shell, and I, for one, grow impatient anticipating that which must hatch.
Moment, my friends, to indulge an old imp. I want you to know that I have been giving your history a lot of thought, for any historian worth his salt duly contemplates the events he records and researches. It is my solemn conclusion that you have been treated rather harshly, and that the harshest punishment of all was delivered unto you by your very own hands. For tell me true, what are humans worth, even if they ascend to the status of demigod, if they be void of all doubt, if they question unfailingly their duty? The demon abused a most primal emotion, and because of that, that emotion has been dubbed a weakness. Nay, I say, it is not. Indeed, it will save us yet, be it in the very last nick of time. So, chipper up, eh? Not like the near impending end of all is entirely your fault.
At least Zigzag seems to think we Guardians aren't utter failures.
Bless his heart, for he is right. Doubt is not a blight, but a blessing.
I couldn't agree more. In fact, I'd go so far as to say we didn't fail at all. That may have been the gods' conclusion, but it isn't mine.
I wonder who awaits you in the next...
A chapel, and a truly beautiful one at that.
I have the feeling it has long since been abandoned by the gods, though.
O Guardians in whose hands rests the fate of all, I know he, the usurper, the instigator, has been trying to charm you like he once did us both before. Do not listen to him. Do not listen, for every sound he makes is another vocalization of deceit. And what is more, a ruse to mark his weakness. First he seems to mock you, then he seems to menace you, then he seems to mesmerize you. But all the while, what he really does is fear you. His desire has been long in the making. The freedom among the void that is his unfathomable dream. But I have stopped him once, and you can do so again. You have pieced yourselves back together, Guardians. You are greater now, perhaps, than you ever were. The maw of the void is chomping with big black teeth. But there is still time to kill the beast. Rise up, Guardians. Stand up. Come to me at the center of the maelstrom, and stand by me.
Our enemies fear us.
And well they should. We'll hit the void in the jaw yet, and put a halt to its ceaseless devouring of creation.
This too.
By the sins of the Seven, can it be? You, Guardian, and General before that. Has time erased all memory of me? It is I, Alessa, the General who stood by your side when the Void Dragon first plagued our world so very long ago. 3 of us faced our foe that day. Only 2 lived to tell the tale. You stared the void straight in the eye and saw oblivion reflected back at you. You broke, panicked, and it took me the very depths of my magic to rally you once more. Rally you I did, but I was spent, and the dragon did not hesitate. Thus I perished in the jaws of the void.
No one is without fear, but at least we were victorious in the end. That's all that matters.
True enough. Every war takes its toll, but in victory that toll is justified.
Spoken like a general should. I did what had to be done, and so did you. You did your duty and more. You gave up the rank of general to become something greater, something immortal. Guardian, protector of the God Box, protector of all creation. Oh, how terrible it must have been to be betrayed. To hear Astarte whisper, to falter ever so briefly and see the dragon rise anew.
That was our darkest hour. To err is human, but we were immortals. We failed creation and failed the gods.
It was a moment of weakness that we are paying for still. Long as the Void lives, all of existence remains under threat.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It would be an injustice to do so. You undertook a task, after all, that the Seven themselves should have presumed. And where are they now, these allegedly all-powerful gods? Cowering in a distant universe, no doubt. But you are here, ready to face your fear yet again. Destined, I am sure, to succeed at long last. To succeed and save time and space forever. Your moment is nigh. The moment of final failure or final triumph. I know what shall be. Your time has come. The Void is destruction. You are creation. The greater force that will best a lesser foe.
Our past. Another in a long line of the Void's wretched victims.
Come what may, we'll avenge them all.
You're home. How long it's been? Centuries? Eons? Since you've come to me in search of salvation. But I have not changed nearly so thoroughly as you have. My offerings remain the same, dear protector. As have my prices. Potions of great and incomparable strength, dear protector, as ever. During the Great War, you found full resistance to the elements quite useful. Perhaps history will repeat itself.
Say, have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of... Aye, Captain.
This wonder of a realm, it's like a slice of freedom. Ah, you sent them away. Far away. Far, 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 far away. Blessed hero, I thank you and offer you this. A sacred tome, sure to bolster you upon your journey. And since you've proven yourself such a dear, darling chum, how about I order these fellows to leave you to your thoughts? You'll need peace and quiet if you're to be the saviour of the imps. Come then, imps, away! Now behave yourselves, you lot. Good night.
I have the last chest. The last chest. The last chest.
Tell me, O Weaver, if you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, no. I can predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally. Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching.